Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here once again with the Voodoo Envy U709 or something like that. Today, we get it to boot with its new setup, hopefully. We put it all back together yesterday with hinges and all the screws except for one very annoying back hinge connecting screw. I'll try to get it in later once we get the whole thing all screwed back together. Maybe once it's all compressed and all that, it'll be good to go. So we are not going to be using the original heatsink because this has a major design flaw. Because all the heat from the 60-100 Ultra comes out of this very small section of heatsink, you can see how small it is. That actually makes it run really warm in this one specific spot, and that's what warped all the plastic here. And that's why we had so many issues. However, if we use the 70-100 GTX with its much wider heatsink, as you can see, that puts the one lower TDP, 35 watts versus 45 watts, across a two wider area. So it's not going to warp. So that's definitely what we're going to do. And since this assembly is already almost completely together, I am going to put it right in. It'll be the first component to go in minus the memory. Make sure that's all nice and pressed in. This is the motherboard with all the standoffs, so we don't need to worry about it not going in and connecting all the way. I actually do have a 7950 GTX, but it's out of a different Sega unit, so I don't know if it'll work. Maybe we'll do that for a future video for the Voodoo Envy to completely max it out. Next piece we're going to put in here, we're going to first take out the hard drive caddy. That's only holding with two screws. Brilliant. These seem to be almost identical screws to the hinge ones. Now they're bigger. Okay. Yep, we're going to take out the hard drive caddy. Just put it aside for now and plug in the hard drive connector. Maybe what I should do is plug in the hard drive, screw in the hard drive to here, because we have a hard drive right here now. And then with that, put the whole assembly in at once, because this is a funky ribbon connection thing here. It really is funky. And I'm honestly unsure if I have any hard drive screws here, the grub screws. And we will worry about the hard drive maybe next episode. We'll leave the hard drive and the assembly behind the camera here. It'll be all here. So that it won't interfere with today's project. We want to get it up and running so that it's ready for an OS install. And an OS install can be its own video, or I can do it off camera and just see you guys with the running machine at the video review for this unit. Video card fan is, or the connectors are normally placed right next to the heatsink, so it's kind of impossible to get to. Alright, next up, we're going to replace this old thermal pad. Well, that is pretty thin. Surprisingly thin. And this was on the better condition motherboard, really? I have some thicker heat pads to put on this. First I gotta get the old ones off, which is proving to be very annoying. There we go. I've got a brand new one here, a little bit thicker, it's not too much thicker. Tad annoying to get properly aligned here. I guess it's like that with literally anything ever. I think it's very slightly miscut. There we go. I'm going to take off the other old pad thing here on the heatsink. Now we've got to clean the heatsink because I was trying to get the other motherboard up and running outside of the case, but apparently I need like all the fans plugged in, and that's kind of impossible with the board upside down, and you can't get to all the things. I don't know. Either way, it would not display a picture. I was using the old board though with the broken graphics card standoff, so maybe that board just finally bit the dust, taking it apart one last time, or its last straw. Alright, I got some rubbing alcohol right here. Not very much left actually, I need to go get some more. I guess years of computer building will do that to a bottle of rubbing alcohol. I suppose it'll evaporate over time as you leave it. I wonder if you can find like a 1940s or 50s bottle of rubbing alcohol where it's all evaporated through tiny cracks and atoms and stuff, and it's just not there anymore. Maybe that would sell for a lot. You get literally nothing. Spend a lot. It's the idea that something was there, but isn't anymore due to chemical stuff. I don't know. I'm keeping myself from being not bored, because in the end of it I am just poking thermal paste right now. Alright, I got the heatsink now all nice and clean. Dry it off, and the processor with a little bit of dry toilet paper. There we go. Put some Arctic Silver onto the processor. Just the normal dot. There we go. It's not really a lot, but it's not really too much. Maybe it's not enough because it's in a laptop, but it's a desktop processor. Maybe it's too much for a laptop, but same argument, it's a desktop processor. There's no winning here, just gotta poke it. Got the screws all right here. Start with that one. Alright, got two corners in. Three, and here's the last one we need. Alright, now we can work them all the way down. Very nice. Make sure that the temperature sensor is plugged in. And now we can start putting some of the panels on. I'll leave the hard drive cover one open because we will be putting a hard drive in later if we can get this to boot up right away. I hope that's what will happen, but you never know. Memory cooler fan is annoying. There we go. Once we get everything plugged in, I will steal some of the rubber feet from the other unit so that we will have the machine able to support itself all the way. I will not fully screw everything in, just a corner of each thing, so that if I do need to take something apart, it'll be quicker. I'll leave the battery unplugged for now as well. Okay, where are the white DVD drives? Here they are. Now let them go in. There's the rubbing alcohol. Alright, this machine's got its heft back. Finally feels like it's ready to come back to life. Because with the old motherboard, it was as good as dead. This is not screwing in like it did before. I distinctly remember it being a good connection. Let's try the other one. Maybe that one's just stupid. There we go. Parts tray being kind of annoying, but oh well. What are you going to do? No, that one's not going in either. What have I done? it is very likely that it was always like this with this Voodoo. Maybe it's just like that, and there's nothing we can do. At least what I can do is, when we're done, I'll put the screw in, and then the cover and the hard drive caddy will keep it in place. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab a power supply and see you at the BIOS, if it'll get there. See you in a minute. Alright, we've got a little power LED thing at the bottom. We didn't completely kill the motherboard, so that's good. We've got power. Do we have display? Let's give it another chance. Alright. That is a problem, and that is why we didn't put all the screws back into the bottom. I think one of the memory cards I've got in the bottom of this is from the original Envy here. That means it was in a memory card slot wrong. Definitely probably failed. So, I guess that leads us to one possibility. Let's tape her back over, open her back up. We're nowhere near done. There we go. I'm not going to undo the memory fan, that's just annoying to get. But it did power up. Sounded like it almost posted, but, you know, it didn't, so. Alright, I have no idea which memory card could have been bad, so let's replace them all. Little clips are annoying. Alright, got a 512 meg stick here. And I have no idea what this one is. We'll just put it in as well. I just know it's a different memory card, so we know it's not one that was trying to kill us before. Hopefully not. We'll just leave those two in if we can get it to boot. That's farther than we got last time, so yay. I forget, do we need to have the battery in? No, that can't be. Maybe what we need is the hard drive connector on. That could be a possibility. I don't know, we'll try it after this boot attempt here. Yeah, the hard drive light's on. Maybe that is the issue. Alright, connector. Which one we'll use the IDE one, so that we don't potentially ruin the shadow one, because these are very finicky to get on, especially with the caddy in place. We're getting power but not posting. Let's get a battery plugged in here. Problem is I completely forget which battery holds a charge. I'll just use this one here. Should have marked which one is which. Sadly, these are both out of color batteries. I don't have a Voodoo white battery, you know. After this, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we can try. I'm pretty sure I'm getting low on camcorder space as well, so I need to put the footage I shot of putting this machine back together onto my computer. Still getting hung up on the hard drive thing. I know that it can't be it. Because neither of these computers came with a hard drive. I guess that means we're going to need a part 4 for getting it to actually boot up. Because I am not sure what's going on here. Maybe all the memory cards I have are bad and I need brand new ones. That's a possibility. Let's give it one more shot. I'll move the memory cards here into their above slots. Because right now they're at their bottom level slots. together for the last time this video. This will be the last attempt, as I'm sure I'm getting low on hard drive space on the camcorder. Maybe there's something more drastically wrong, like a video card issue. I'm really not sure what's up. Did I leave like the temperature sensor unplugged? The fan plugged? I'm pretty sure I got them all. I'll just listen for the fans in a minute. It's back together. It's pretty, but it's not done yet. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks, Gameboy. I will see you guys in the future. Hopefully with a brand new machine.